Hello, and welcome to the Postal Pleasures channel. Today we're going to do another viewer submission. This is a parcel which I received probably a month and a half or more ago. And I'm going to have a real hard time pronouncing his name, but from a viewer, and I believe it would be read Szilárd Nemes or Nemes. I'm not sure on the pronunciation of either name, so I sincerely apologize. Trying my best here, but I really appreciate this. I actually was stunned by the envelope. It's a beautiful Airmail envelope. I mean, I don't think we take our stationery as serious in the U.S. as we should. Beautiful envelope, some beautiful butterfly stamps from Sweden on the back. In conversing with the viewer, he mentioned that he's Hungarian. But residing in Sweden at the moment, which is why we have the Swedish stamps. And on the other side, we have, just a beautiful set of ties and some more Swedish stamps closing the envelope. Really nice. And then I've opened it up. I took a peek when I first received it, but I honestly haven't looked recently. Beautiful Hungarian stamps. I'm going to peek and see, make sure nothing is floating on the inside. I'm going to set the envelope away. The envelope is now empty. And let's see, I'm going to work top down. Let's see. Remove some of the masking tape here. So you can tell I've not been into this. It's been taking a long time, and I've had to have a lot of patience to wait, but I've had a lot of other things I've been doing first. I think this finally catches me up on viewer submissions at this point. So we have this wonderful, looks like some mini sheets here. Thick envelope, probably 25-30 stamps in there just by thickness. And then this stock card with looks like quite a few different sets. So these are going to be wonderful to dig into. I think that for this video, let's start with the stock card and see if that fills up our desk. We might have to do a part 2. So I'll set these two aside for now. Okay, I've taken the liberty of removing the tape off camera so you didn't have to watch that process. But let me pull these. I guess I've got to make room for what I'm doing here. So I'm going to pull this mostly out of frame. I'll tuck the plastic here behind and start lifting them out. And I'm going to try to grab them in sets since they seem to be set based. So here we have an 8 plus 32, so semi-postals. I'll set that one there. A 12 plus 50, it looks like. A 20 plus 1, 20F plus 1P, and then a 3 plus 18F. So maybe that one first. So I've just quickly looked this up. This is known as a blood transfusion series, and the surtax here aided the Hungarian Red Cross. Okay, next up we have the set here. Looks like a wonderful set. Let's see, a 20. I'm not sure if this is part of the same set or not. I'm gonna guess that they may be. So let me maybe I'll do these vertically. Let me rearrange here. 20. And then, not sure if these first two are part of the same set, as the logos are a little bit different. In fact, they're all a little bit different. But the way they're arranged in the stock card here leads me to believe they could be the same series. Just wonderful designs. Particularly these last three, which look more to be alike than these, although the numbers are the same. So these are probably all the same set. Really neat. Okay, up next we have this series here. Let's see, I'll try to put them in order. Let's see. Looks like 4 stamps, a 2F, a 6F, filler I believe is the pronunciation, and 20F. Really love the pink dove, that's great. Let's see, looks like another Semi-Postal series. Again, it looks like Red Cross. So what do we have here? 20, 30, 50, and 70. So 20 plus 20, 30 plus 30, 50 plus 50, and 70 plus 70. I really can't say enough about these. The perfect mint, I call this post office fresh quality, really amazes me. I mean, so bright white. I deal with maybe a lot of slightly lower quality stamps so often that these just stand out. They're really fabulous. And so, you know, so I have quite a few Hungarian stamps, but I suspect most of these I have none so far. So really, really interesting to see some of these more, what I'd call less common. Whether they're less common or not, they're certainly less common in my experience, designs. So here we have another set of Semi-Postals, a 6 plus 6, and a 10 plus 10, 20 plus 20, and a 32 plus 32. And I noticed there's airplanes in each one of them, so I'll be looking up what that stands for. Okay, on these it looks like the surtax was used to pay for civilian and army pilot training. So that makes sense now I understand the planes in the image. Here we have some regular stamps. Look nice. Looks like maybe some Christmas scenes here. A 20, 30, and then a 4F. I'll move that one down. Let's see. I don't even know where to begin. There's so many good looking things here. Let's see. We have, I think those are the same set. We're all on screen here. Good. A 1, 2, 80, 70, 60, 40, and 30. So again, I'll try to work these in order. I'm not going to name all the names because I will struggle to read them and then struggle a second time to pronounce them. But again, beautiful stamps. 81. Good, I'm going to get all these on, I believe. In fact, I can go a little higher with these if I wanted to. $70, $80, 1, and the 2. Getting into this next one, we have, I'm going to go in reverse order because I think that's how they are. A 150 with a man charging on a horse with a raised saber. Again, I'm working pretty far from my face. If you watch my videos, I've mentioned that before, so I can't see every little detail. I sometimes misread things. Let's see, so a 1, a 60, a 50, a 30, and a 20 of this series. Really, really great stuff. I mean, I can pretty much guarantee I don't have a single one of these yet. Here's another series. I'm going to try to capitalize on some space here. It's another Semi-Postal. I'm going to guess Red Cross because of the Red Cross. Let's see. So we have a 6 plus 1P, 20 plus 1P, and an 8 plus 1P. I will, again, try to put them in order. Very nice. Here's another set of Semi-Postals. I'm going to try to squeeze them in here. So we have this first one is a 6 plus 3. That's fine, I think. Then we have a 10 plus 5. The surcharge is quite small on these. A 20 plus 10. A 32. Am I still on the screen? No, not really, am I? I'll come in here then. A 32 plus 16 and a 40 plus 20 for that group. So I've just looked these up, and the surtax was used to construct a international Protestant institute. up next, let's see. I've got this group here. Looks like a 4, a 30, 50, and squeeze a 20 in down there. The 20 should actually be up a little higher then. 20 up here. Now I've got a series of smaller ones here. I'll just try to go across here. So an 80, a 70, a 50, a 30, and a 20 and a 24. It's a little out of order, but we get the point. Again, just really, really nice, clean, full details. Wonderful things. So, next series. Get these out, and I will say I have 1 or 2 values from this series that I've seen before, but certainly not the full rainbow here. I will try to work across again. So starting from the, oh, I guess I'll start at the high end again, as it's a little easier. So an 800, a 640, a 500, 200, 160, 100, 80, 50, 30, 20, and I believe I'm out of room, so I'm going to shift over one more, and a 15, a 10, and lastly a 4. So that may be the complete set. Okay, I have another set here, of which I've seen some of the values before, but certainly don't have this many of them. So starting here, I'm gonna work in reverse because it's easy to work from the top. So this must be an inflation period, or hyperinflation even. 5 million, 1 million, 500. Ezra, I'm gonna guess is 1,000. 200, 100, 80, 50, 20, and I'm off screen, so let me tighten these up just a hair. And I made a mess of it. 10 and a 5, squeezing in the bottom there. Okay, another series here, again working in reverse. 50, we have like a coat of arms within an oval, so that's a 50 million P, 20 million P, which P I think is for Pango, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Later, the higher currency becomes the florin, I believe. So 50, 10, or 50, 20, 10, 5, 4 million, 3 million, 2 million, what a great blue, and 1 million. What a, just really, really nice. Let's see, I'm really getting low on space, but I'll pick this other large one. So 50 filler with the overprint. So these exist both with and without the overprint. A 40, a 25, a 20, 15, and a 10. Now I see a couple of the very, very early ones right here, a 5 and a 15. These are Franz Josef. I've seen several 5s before, but I've never seen the 15 before. That really is a fabulous stamp, a fabulous early stamp. That's just wonderful. And I'm looking at the screen here, and I just don't think there's room to finish these. So I have the other two packages, which I showed, and then the remainder of this one, and I'm quite excited to get into these two. This is the series that follows directly after the Franz Josephs. And I've just made a mess of some of these. Static electricity. But really, thanks so much. These are really exciting. I'm going to get these carded up, and I'll work on a part 2, which will probably come out a couple days after this video comes out. So be waiting for that. Thanks again.